If you've gotten that polite glance, you know the feeling. Something between amusement and a quiet sting. People say it's just a phase. And they're right, but not in the way they mean. What looks like a simple preference is actually one of the most sophisticated systems I've seen in 4 decades of watching families. And your baby is running it by pure instinct. You'd think the one who feeds the baby most would be the favorite. More time, more bond. That's the logic most young parents follow. But I've watched my own children raise theirs, and time is important, not the whole story. From the moment babies can focus on a face, they're reading everything about it, not just whether you're feeding them, whether your energy is calm or rushed, whether your attention is with them or half somewhere else. With my own child, my partner did most of the feeding, but when they cried, they reached for me. The doctor said something I'll never forget. She's not reaching for whoever does the most. She's reaching for whoever makes her feel most like herself. A parent's face shifting from neutral to delighted to concerned, baby tracking every micro expression. The always available parent, the baby loves them, but the one who brings a little surprise, a little playfulness, that one lights something different in the baby's eyes. Variety wakes up the mind. Even as adults, we feel more alive when someone keeps us just a little surprised. My grandmother used to say the quietest people carry the deepest energy. She called it ki, the life force visible to children long before they can name it. In Japan, there's a word for the empty space between things, ma, the pause that makes the music possible, the silence that lets you hear your own breath. Babies feel this instinctively. They feel whether your presence settles the room or electrifies it. That's why the parent who walks in after a long, exhausting day, genuinely present, not performing, just sitting quietly, sometimes receives something a dozen perfectly planned activities never earned. My youngest grandchild once refused everyone at a family gathering except my grandfather. He wasn't doing anything, just sitting there, present, like a mountain. The baby walked straight to him and fell asleep in his arms. Babies are not choosing a favorite parent. They're building 2 maps, 2 different emotional templates for what it feels like to be held by another person. They need the map that is loud, explosive, alive with joy and laughter, and the map that is quiet, still, and deep with peace. Both are sacred. So the next time you get the polite smile instead of the squeal, don't take it personally. You are not being rejected. You are being filed under a different and equally important category of experience. You're teaching your child that connection comes in more than one shape. Loud electric joy of reunion, and quiet, still presence that doesn't need to announce itself. My grandmother would say, don't chase the squeal. The peaceful hours between are also the teaching. In the end, the bond between a child and the quieter parent runs just as deep, simply spoken in the language of stillness and presence, rather than excitement and noise. You are not the backup parent. You are the other half of the map, always.